Hello, YouTube. Feeling a little miserable right now, and the reason why is the internet is out. And actually, I was doing a pretty decent job at job hunting, and I was starting to edit one of my articles, and it just all went away. And what made me start to edit my article, because it wasn't going to be a priority at first, was because I was using it because it's on a website that I have with my small business blogs, with my more of a personal style blogs, my resume, my poetry, and other good stuff. And I was using it to submit my resume, and so I said, let me go ahead and edit this real quick. But it turned out that, and I had someone that edited it for me, but I was editing it according to their suggestions, which actually were pretty decent suggestions. It's been a very long time since I've written anything for anybody professionally, and to be honest with you, like I said, over the past 10 years I've been trained not to care about anything. So they picked out the stuff that I already knew that was obvious. I didn't even really pre-edit it before I sent it to them. And so, this person would be a good person, but I may have lost them because they were on one of my low insights, and I blocked them because I was just so frustrated. But so yeah, I'm sitting here like in misery, and it's so funny because I think everything happens for a reason. And as you can see, I'm big and fat, and I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow holds for me. Um, I was. It's like I try to busy myself sometimes with things that are trivial, just to keep my mind off of the fact that of the things that I don't like. And so I happened to be looking at this old app that I had called BQ, Best Quotes, Get Inspired. And it's so funny to me that I happened upon the series of quotes that were really like very, to me, very dark and kind of depressing a little bit. The one that I'm on now, and I read quite a few of them, so I'm going to backtrack. I wanted to really do a reading of The Invisible Man, but I don't know what I did with the phone that I had the book on. So I don't know where that is right now. Haven't known where it is, has been for a while. But since the internet is out, I have to find something to kind of like busy me so that I'm not, thinking about stuff too much. I don't want to think right now. Not about anything that has to do with just me alone, by myself. So, um, and I don't know why. See all my fat rolls and stuff. See if I can find a way to kind of filter out the things that you're seeing that you probably don't want to see, and for that matter, that I don't want to see. Because if I wanted to see it, it wouldn't be a problem. But I don't even want to see it. That's too high. But this is La La Land, so I like this. I need to. That relaxes me a little bit. But the quotes are by Erich Maria Remarque, and I may be pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's Erich, which I thought was a male's name, and then of course Maria, like me, which is a female's name, and Remarque, which is kind of French. So I have to look that person up once I get access to the internet. But the quote now says, "Modesty and conscientiousness receive their reward only in novels. In life, they are exploited then shoved aside." And that's so true. My honesty and my conscientiousness, I gotta learn not to be honest. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's just the way that I was raised. I've been programmed that way, and that's how I am. Quote before that by the same person: "To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting." I don't know if I agree with that or not. I mean, you're gonna get old anyway. You'll just be happier if you forget stuff. And I was starting to choose not to love, but You know, my mom, she's still around, and I can't believe. I mean, it hurts me when I think about the fact that she's working again. You know, but I don't know. I mean, I don't say forget. I think that when you're younger, you're just enjoying life, so you don't care. Just like even now that I'm 40, good Lord, it's like, you know, once I, like yesterday or whatever day it was a really good day. And the thing about it was that what made it good was that there were things that happened that were bad that you know, affected me negatively. But other things came that were good that made me feel better, you know. And I think people that are sad or mopey or whatever, when they feel like that, it's because they don't have enough resources to counteract, you know, the negative things. Those mushrooms looking good right now. I need to have a mushroom. So then her quote prior to that is, "It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires, but never satisfy them." Well, so reality makes you want stuff, but you know, in reality, you never get it exactly how you want it. Before that, any non-commissioned officer is more of an enemy to a recruit, any schoolmaster to a pupil, than they are if they were free. Quote before that is, "Life is a disease, brother, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat is a moment of dying, a little shove towards the end." And I can understand it. I used to say that too. I used to say that the moment that you're born, you begin dying, you know? But I think what this quote kind of relates to is the fact that maybe, you know, in your spiritual life, you're truly alive, but when you're born, you begin dying into the physical world. But I believe it's all hell and it's all the same. So prior to that, the quote is, "Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near you, you want to hold on to it. And there's nothing a man can hold on to." And I think I've done good at that in my 30s and 40s. 30s, haven't gotten to the 40s yet. But because, you know, initially it's because of the system, but now it's just like I'm so tired. You know, I don't want to hurt, and I don't want to hurt nobody. And I don't have to worry about hurting anybody because don't nobody care about care about me, so it doesn't matter, you know. So yeah, here, there go my fro. This is what happens when I wash my hair and I lay around on it for 24 hours or more. And here's our other quote: "We were all at once terribly alone, and alone we must see it through." And I'm just like, Lord, you talking about alone? I mean, okay, we can see it through alone, but goodness gracious, 20 years of this. And I was a good trooper about it until I had a devastation in 30, you know. Before that, "You may turn into an archangel, a fool, or a criminal. No one will see it. But when a button is missing, everybody sees that." And I don't think that's true, because when I feel a certain way about something, it's like I advertise everything. So perhaps, you know, normally people wouldn't see it, but I advertise it so they do. So yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty, you know, placid. I guess this is what it feels like when somebody is drunk and they're feeling just out of it. That's how I feel. I feel out of it. Her next quote is, "It is very clear that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men." That's definitely true. "Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum." I don't believe that's true. It's only, well, maybe, I guess if you don't live life, you can come out perfect, because there's too many imperfections in life to be able to live it and come out unscathed. So yeah, I guess I could see that. Okay, I guess I should stop this because I'm not doing anything. I'm just like